Hey guys, so I'm filming today with a different lens. Hopefully the quality is still good. But I wanted to make a video about Valentine's Day inspired makeup, something kind of smoky. I was looking on Pinterest this morning for some inspiration myself, and I found that I really wanted something that was like a purple and pink color scheme, so that is what we're going to be doing. And of course, as always, I'm going to be featuring my favorite zero waste makeup that I have been loving and just using what I have in my collection. So let's go ahead and jump in. I think because it's going to be an eye-centered look that we're going to go ahead and start with the eyes. I'm going to go in first with this Pacifica. This is their Dreamlit Glow Under Eye Brightener, but I actually have been using this as an eyeshadow primer and I actually really like it. It goes on clear and like a little bit shimmery, but not in a noticeable way. So basically I put it all around both of my eyes, and then I just use a finger to sort of blend everything in. And it does have its own dry down. I've only used this a few times, but I really like it. And I do find that it has a little bit of a brightening effect, which is nice. So I wanted to do something that's pretty like high up to the brows, smoky, and I wanted it to be a very like plum and rose inspired situation. So I picked out a couple of single shadows that I thought would look nice. This one is called Panther from Pacifica, the Animal Magic palette. And then this is the Athr Rose Gold single shadow. Then for a crease shade, I picked up this blush from Billion Dollar Beauty, and it's called Amour. And then for just some detail work in the inner corner of my eye and my brow bone, I'm going to be using this shade from the Animal Magic palette, which is really hard to pick up on camera, but it's called White Raven, and it's just a shimmery white color. Yeah, we're gonna start with the eyes, and I'm gonna try and create a little bit of like a dramatic shape with the plum look, I think. So first things first, I'm gonna take a fluffy blender brush. This one's from Elate. And I'm going to go in with that Amour blush. There are no rules in makeup. You do whatever you want. So I use blush as eyeshadow. And I'm going to just tap it and then buff it everywhere. And the purpose of this shade is just to create something to blend the plum color into, because it can be very harsh. And then also this is the blush that I'm going to be using on my cheeks, so I want everything to kind of be cohesive all the way across. So now I'm going to take that Panther shade, and I think I'm going to use, I'm going to use the smudge side of this dual-sided Eco Tools brush because it's a good shape for packing on color. And these Pacifica shadows are very creamy. They have a lot of impact. So I'm going to try and be as precise as I can. And there is some fallout happening, but I'm not super concerned about that. I can clean that up after. I want to create a very messy shape to begin with. And then try to just replicate that on the other eye, which to me is the hardest part. And we're going to clean up our shape and everything after. Now I'm just trying to outline that shape as much as possible. Cleaning up the edges just a little bit. And then trying to build up the plum color to the intensity that I want it so that everything else kind of goes on smoothly. So I look crazy right now, I understand that, but just trust the process. For the center, I'm going to go in with a cream base. This is the Judith August Cosmetics Everything Pencil in Love, and it's technically like, I'll swatch it for you. It's technically a lipstick, and it has this really beautiful, cool toned pink shade to it. But I'm going to use it in the center of my lids as a base. And then while that's still wet, I'm going to tap on some of that rose gold shade from Athr. And then the same on the other side. I'm going to do a couple of little layers of this Judith August lipstick pencil. And then taking the rose gold color over the top and just kind of tapping in circular motions until the edges are all blended. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of that blush shade, Amour, and I'm just going to run it around the edges to soften things, because I feel like a little bit of that got lost. So that's how the eyes are looking right now. Sorry if you can hear the really loud car in the background. But I'm going to take just a little bit of the blush shade and run it underneath my lash line, my lower lash line. For my eye shape, I don't usually like to take anything too dark under there. I just feel like it doesn't flatter my eyes and it kind of closes them off. But those are the eyes, and I think we are ready to move along to the base. So I'm gonna go ahead and just prep my face a little bit. I'm going to use the Juice Beauty Phytopigments Illuminating Primer. I'm almost out of this. I've been like avoiding using it because I don't want to use it up. I love the glow that this gives. Doesn't seem to be reacting with any of my skincare, which is nice. I don't know if I've used this in conjunction with the SPF that I have on, which is, it's from Mad Hippie Cosmetics. It's like their serum SPF. But it doesn't seem to be pilling or anything, which is good. I just want something that's very hydrating right now. And then I'm going to go in with my Salt New York Sneaky Balm, and I'm going to take that on a precision foundation brush from Eco Tools. And I'm going to start in the center of my face and just tap this skin tint into the areas that I feel like I need the most coverage. Which for me is typically like the center of my face. I tend to get a lot of redness, and my face skin is usually much more red than my neck skin. So I kind of always find that I'm needing to correct my face skin into a better match for the rest of my skin. I've had quite a few videos kind of backlogged, not edited but filmed, that I'm trying to get posted here in the next couple of days. But I really wanted to make sure that I had something up for Valentine's Day, because I just feel like you have to, you know. I'm gonna add some color to my face using the Salt New York contour. Mine is used to bits. And I'm gonna use the same brush. I really desperately need to buy another one of these soon. I'm almost out of this one. I saw a recent post from Khaki and Hannah Louise Poston about these. They both, I guess, use the color Cocoa and mix it with the Lip and Cheek white tinting adjuster, and they make like the most beautiful nude color. And so I'm thinking, whenever I purchase, my husband just turned the shower on, I don't know if you could hear that in the background, sorry. Whenever I purchase another one of these contour colors, I'm probably just gonna like bundle it with a couple of other little items that I've had my eye on from them, because this is like on its last legs. Alright, so that is all for the cream complexion products, but I am going to go ahead and set that down a little bit, just with a little bit of that Amour blush on an EcoTools Precision powder brush, which is just like an angled brush that I like to use for blush. And I really love this blush. The powder formula from Billion Dollar Beauty is so soft. Like their eyeshadows, their highlights, their blushes, it's all just like so silky, and it feels expensive. It's really lovely. I think that they're 100% worth it. It's really hard to tell, but I have used this blush in the middle pretty hard. Like I've dipped in there pretty hard. And for a Valentine's Day look, I'm not afraid to like go a little ham. Okay, so we're looking a little bit more normal. I am gonna highlight for this look. I think that it just kind of, it's befitting. And I'm gonna take my favorite highlighter from Bouche Rouge. It's the La Lumiere highlight. And I'm just gonna touch the high points of my cheeks. And I am just gonna lightly dust over my brow bone. I think that the eyeshadow that I put there was a good choice, but I just want everything to kind of look cohesive. A little bit on the tip of my nose. The whole trend of like highlighting the tip of your nose, I feel like it looks really good on people with like those itty bitty little like perfect model noses, and mine is, it's not like that, but I still like highlighting the tip. I feel like it still looks cute on me, so I've been doing that. So I'm just kind of taking a look, assessing the situation, seeing what else I want to do with the complexion. And I feel like my eyes are a little uneven, so I'm gonna go over here and just make that a little bit less sharp. That's better. Now let's do brows, mascara, lips, and we will call it a day, and I will kind of talk through my thoughts on some of these products. So for brows, I'm just gonna speed past this first part because it's boring. My brows are a little thick right now, but those are on. For lashes, I'm going to go ahead and use the combo that I've been really enjoying lately, which is from Pacifica. Their Lash Serum Primer and their Vegan Collagen Fluffy Lash Mascara. I said in a recent video that these were new products, and they've been out since like October of 2021, and I've not heard anybody talk about them. So I was really surprised about that. Like, even within the sustainability community and like the people that I know that are Pacifica stans, like Alexa Blake always really liked Pacifica. She liked their eyeshadow formula, and I haven't heard anyone talk about it. So I was really interested to try it. I thought it was like brand new, and here I am like 5 months late trying it, but whatever. Their entire vegan collagen line I'm going to be reviewing eventually. I just don't know when that's going to be happening. There are the lashes. I'm getting a little bit of patchiness on the inner part of my eyelid. I don't know if that's because of like a disagreement between the lipstick and the eyeshadow, or if it's, I don't know, but I'm like seeing things kind of separating a little bit. So I'm just gonna try and go back over it with that plum color. Yeah, I feel like maybe that could have been accounted for by like a little disagreement between me using the semi-matte rouge lipstick as like an eyeshadow base, but I don't know, I thought it was like a fun little trick to try. So Maybe that's not like the best tip in the world, but I like the way that that looks. So I'm just gonna do something neutral on the lips. I'm gonna do the Nude Rose Gloss from Han. This is not zero waste, but it is really beautiful. All right, I'm gonna lean in a little bit just because I'm on a 24mm lens and I feel like you guys can't really see because I can't zoom, but this is what the finished look is. Something kind of smoky and sultry for Valentine's Day. I don't know, I thought it was fun. So let's talk about these products that we used. Really the only issue that I found was the little bit of skipping in the eyeshadow, but I really feel like that was more of a disagreement with using this product on my eyes. It's meant for lips, and when I do use it on my lips, it's really beautiful and I don't have any issues with the formula, so I feel like that was more so like user error. Everything else looks beautiful. I have no complaints about the way my complexion looks. The lip is beautiful and this eye is really dramatic and nice. The brow routine that I have right now is a work in progress. I have to figure out something else for my eyebrows because I just don't like the way that they're looking lately, but that's kind of irrelevant. I'll talk about that probably in a dedicated video when I figure out a better brow routine. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope that whatever plans you have for Valentine's Day go beautifully, whether that's hanging out with your girlfriends, your work friends, your significant other, your husband, your wife, your dog, your cat, whatever, whoever your Valentine might be. I hope that you have a day full of love and that this Valentine's Day look inspires you to do something for yourself, something that feels pampering and nice. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.